Welcome to this first video on soft tissue injuries. 50% of apprentice injuries are soft tissue related, so it's time to intervene. Now let's meet Dylan Tadman, a third-year electrical apprentice doing electrical work in a boatyard, who was then asked to do an unrelated task.
Could you start by telling us how you were injured?
Well, I was lifting this boat trailer with 3 guys, and my corner of the load slipped off my shoulder, so I swung around and lurched forward and caught it. I felt a pain in my side instantly, and I had to lay down because I knew something was wrong.
You still haven't returned to work following your injury. How long has it been now?
I can't believe it, but I've been off for 9 months. And worst of all, I can't continue with my apprenticeship. If I was still at work, I'd only have 6 months left to go.
Dylan, this injury could have been avoided. So what advice would you have for apprentices who are listening to this video?
Well, I'd ask about the size and the weight of the load. I'd also evaluate the risk of the lift with the interest in my own safety. I'd also respectfully ask about other means to lift the load, whether it be by mechanical assistance or something else.
Apprentices often feel obligated to provide assistance, particularly when a more senior person on site asks for help with a task. But if you believe you could be injured by performing a task, you have the right to refuse to perform the work.
90% of all serious tradies claims relate to injuries of disc, muscle, bone, ligaments and tendons. I'll leave you with these final tips. Firstly, maintain good core strength by performing Pilates and gym strengthening exercises. Secondly, start every working day with a 10-minute warm-up.
So let's discuss what we want you to do to prevent soft tissue injuries. 1. Do a thorough pre-start risk assessment. 2. Specifically consider manual task hazards. 3. Adopt safe work practices. Get assistance for heavy lifts. Regularly pause to stretch and reset tendons, ligaments, muscles. Correctly size up loads and where you're carrying them. Minimise lifting above shoulders. And 4, use mechanical assistance to minimise the physical impact on your body.
The sort of injuries we've seen are shoulder reconstructions, tennis elbow, repetitive strain injury to the wrist, stress fractures to the back, knee reconstructions and the like. These sort of injuries can have a long-term effect on the quality of lives and simply must stop. What we're trying to achieve is a 20 to 30% reduction in soft tissue injuries. So 20 to 30% less messed up shoulders, elbows, wrists, etc. The key message we want our apprentices to take from this is to think before you work. We want you to have long and pain-free lives, so slow down, do the job right, follow the steps, and think before you work.